Shalom. This is an emergency broadcast alert giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekagadash, in whom we are in great debt. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well, continue doing so, standing firm in the eyes of terror, who are learned this truth from. To the elders, the bishops, Akim and Aquab, salutations and blessings to the house of David. We are the hopeful elect, the GMS. This is your brother Quasi-R with another very quick video. And giving your life for this gospel, for your brother, for Yahweh Shai. It is the stuff made of legends. It is legendary. The elect are legends. Why am I making this video? Well, I heard of a brother speaking of it, and I wanted to say, or should I say, I wanted to speak on what I have learned of being a legend or legendary, like Yahweh Shai. It says Bible verse about the elect. Ephesians 1 and 4. I'll just read the very first verse of what it says. This is Ephesians 1 verse 4. According as he has chosen us in him before the foundations of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love. Now, a lot of people might use this scripture and break it down in their own behalf, but there's only one way you can do this. Okay? And the only one way you can do this is in one accord with Yahweh Shai, because he chose us to be in him. That's in one accord, 100% truth, not making nothing up, blame, without blame. That the scriptures might not be blamed. We do everything according to the scriptures, that the gospel will not be blamed. Before him in love, because we have recognized that what he has done for us goes beyond the imaginable. So yeah, we have to love. We fear, but we love. Romans 8 and 29. For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed into the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. That is legendary. If you didn't know, that is legendary. Luke 10 and 22. All things are delivered to me of my Father, and no man knoweth who the Son is, but the Father, and who the Father is but the Son, and he to whom the Son will reveal him. The elect. This is why most of you, all you do is carve and hate, backtalk, point your fingers, especially your women that call yourselves preachers, teachers of the word, pastors. Oh man, you got it wrong. John 6:44. John 6 verse 44. No man can come to me except the Father, which hath. He said men, right? No man can come to me. I'll read it again. John 6 verse 44. And you might say, oh no, that's not what it means. Well, this is just for his elect. How about that? John 6:44. John 6 verse 44. No man can come to me except the Father, which has sent me. So like it sent me, draw him, and I will raise him up at the last day. So like it, look around you, man. Look around you. We can't say 100% that we are, but we say we are the hopeful elect because we are the only ones who are keeping the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai the way he intended. And that's legendary. We sacrifice ourselves for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's legendary. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Legendary. Described in, or based on legend. Now, over here, it gives you. Anyway, let's read it. Legendary British king of the 4th century. Not a fairy tale. This is actually something true. Remarkable enough to be famous, very well known. Well, this is the one we know of. Very well known because remarkable, yeah, enough to be famous, but remarkable, yeah, very well known. Yes. This here says her. But I would say his wisdom in matters of, should I say, a matter of the world, the people, the creation, mankind, was legendary? This is etymology online. Legend. I'm just gonna go right to the point. Okay? You can read this if you like. But from Latin, legendas, neuter, plural, grandeur, or ledger, to read, to gather, pluck, select. So the word legend, from the Latin, to gather, pluck, select. The word root, to collect, gather, with derivatives, meaning to speak, to pick out words. Now, I know you might consider that not of, and I do, because this is not of what we speaking of, because this is what Esau Edom does at the end of everything. But what we do is follow the writings, because we were plucked, we were selected, we were gathered. Which it says here, right? One in a comma. To collect, gather. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say on this. I hope this was edifying. Shalom.